Dear students, in the previous classes we have completed regarding revaluation problem number 2, revaluation account and partners capital account. Now let us move on to the last step of this problem, that is new balance sheet. This is also same like admission of a partner. So assets, you need to write it on the asset side. If there is a adjustment, that means any adjustment is there, then you need to add or less to that concerned asset or liability and need to write down in the outer column of the side. If it is an asset, you need to write it on the asset side. If it is a liability, you need to write it on the liability side. So let us start doing now asset side. This is very simple only. So no changes like in the admission what you have taken, no, the same you need to take here also. And your one more headache was less here, that is related to cash adjustment. Here no cash adjustment will come. If in the problem they have given capital adjustment only, then only you need to open cash account, or else no cash account adjustment will be there in retirement of a partner. Whatever they have given in the problem, directly you can take it on the outer column of which one? Outer column of asset side. Let us start now asset side one by one. If there is a adjustment, you need to take it on which side? You need to take it on the if there is an adjustment, you need to write it on the inner column of that amount. If there is no adjustment, then directly you need to write that amount in the outer column. So now let us start the first one. Which is the first one now? First asset is cash in hand. Write that cash in hand here. As I told you, no adjustment for cash because no partner is coming into the business and no partner will bring the amount here. So no adjustment. So directly you can write it in the outer column. How much it is? 1,500. 1,500. Next one, cash at bank. They have given both also in this problem. For both also no adjustment at all. Why? Because here no adjustment will come for cash. Only there is a capital adjustment, then you need to open this account and need to do the adjustment. Okay. Cash at bank. What is the amount they have given? 7,500. Write that amount here. 7,500. Okay. After that, next we will move on to the next asset, that is debtors. Debtors. What is the debtors amount? 15,000. Check in the revaluation account debtors, they have given any adjustment or not? No adjustment. This is a adjustment free. Debtors is adjustment free here. No PBD is given here. So here debtors you can write it directly in the outer column, that is 15,000. 15,000. Okay. After writing debtors, next they have given which one? Stock. Stock they have given. Stock is how much? 12,000. Check in the revaluation account. Even stock is also not having any adjustment. Check the revaluation account. You can make out whether there is an adjustment or not. So stock is also not having any adjustment. So directly you can write that 12,000 amount on the outer column. Okay. Next, after the stock, next you need to take which one? Factory premises. Factory premises, whether it is having adjustment? Definitely correct. You are having adjustment in revaluation account. So factory premises 22,500. Write that amount in the inner column. Go back to your revaluation account. Revaluation account, factory premises, you have taken it on the debit side or credit side? You have taken it on the credit side. When you have taken it on the credit side, you need to consider it as appreciation. When the name of asset is on the credit side of revaluation account, that means you need to add to that concerned asset and you need to consider you need to write it here as appreciation. Appreciation. How much was appreciation? It was 1,800. 1,800. What you have taken in the revaluation account, no, that amount you need to write here. Don't take the different amount, that whatever you are writing it in the inner column, don't take that. You need to take which amount, what you will write it in the outer column, that is in the amount column how much you will write, that you need to write here. Add these two and write it in the outer column. How much it will come? It will come 24,300. See, this they have given in the adjustment, that value. Now you need to write it in the new balance sheet. That means at the end of the period its value was this much. So how much it was increased, that you are writing it in the revaluation account. Okay. Now let us go on to the next asset, that is machinery. Whether machinery is having adjustment? Yes, it is having adjustment in revaluation account. Already you have taken what you have taken, they have given less than means depreciation, and taken it on the debit side of revaluation account. First you write the value of machinery, that is 8,000. After writing the value, that is in the revaluation account, see, premises was taken on the credit side, so you are doing add here, but machinery was taken it on which side? It was on the debit side there. So when it is a debit side entry on the revaluation account, when they have mentioned, when you are mentioning it as depreciation, that means you need to do less, you need to do minus. So machinery you need to do less depreciation. So when you will do less depreciation, take the amount what you have written there in the revaluation account debit side, depreciation amount you have written there 800, minus it and write it here in the outer column. It will come 7,200. It will come 7,200. After machinery, next you are having which one? Loose tools, correct? Loose tools account. Loose tools, what is the value they have given here? 4,000 they gave. Take here as 4,000. Again you are having adjustment for this in the revaluation account. Which side you are having? You are having on the debit side only. So write here less. When it will come on the debit side of revaluation means less only. So again you have taken there as depreciation. Write once again here depreciation. How much it is? 10% they have. No need to calculate once again here. What the value you will write it on the revaluation account, that only you write directly here. Now it will come 3,600. It will come 3,600. Now all the asset side it was over. Now let us come to the next one. Which is the next one? We need to come on the liability side now. Liability side one by one we will take. First one will be trade creditors. So trade creditors. What is the value of trade creditors they have given there? No adjustment for this. 3,000. Always they will not give adjustment for these. 3,000. Next one. Bills payable 4,500. Even for this also no adjustment. So bills payable. How much? Bills payable was 4,500. 4,500. Next is expenses. Expenses owing. Expenses owing. For this you are having adjustment. Check there in the balance sheet and revaluation account. You are having one adjustment for that. What is the adjustment? When there is an adjustment, where you need to write that? You need to write that amount in the inner column. So expenses owing, it was 4,500 given in the liability side. Write that first. Then check in the revaluation account. See, for as it was given on which side? Credit side, right? When it was given on the credit side, that means decrease in the value of liability. When there is asset side, you have when you have taken debit side of revaluation means decrease in the value of asset. When you are taking it liability on the credit side of revaluation means decrease in the value of liability. So when that is decrease in the value of liability means what you need to do? You need to write here less paid. How much it was paid? You have taken it in the amount column. Difference amount you have taken. How much it is? you have taken it as 750, right? 750, no need to do that calculation. 4,500 minus 3,750, and that difference amount already you have considered it as 750. That 750, take it here directly, and now less paid you need to take and minus it and write it. How much it will come? 3,750. That means final amount what they have given in the adjustment, that will come, because earlier it was like 4,500. Now at the end of the period it came to 3,750. That means the 750 was decreased in liability. Okay. Next, after expenses owing, general reserve you should not take. Why? Because it is related to partners, and those that was already distributed in the partners capital account, so it will not appear in the new balance sheet. So don't write general reserve. Next you need to write capitals. Next you need to write what? Capitals. So write the capitals. Here when you are writing the capital, students, keep it in mind, only you need to write the capital, only you need to write the names of remaining partner who are remaining in the firm, no, that you need to take. Who are remaining now? Sheila retired, only Radha. For carried down, for whom you have written, no, only their name will come. Carried down you have written for Radha and Meena, so write their name here, Radha, then Meena. Don't write here retiring partner's name. Who are remaining, no, only their name you need to write, and take their capital balance, that is 19,050, and then Meena's how much? It is 16,000. Meena's how much? 16,350. 16,350. Add these two and write it in the outer column. It will come 35,400. 35,400. Then after writing this, now you need to write again. I have written there one more adjustment, that is Sheila's loan account. Remember that? For that also I made you to write it in the bracket as what? Transfer to balance sheet. So now you need to write Sheila was retiring there. That's why Sheila's loan account. You need to write the Sheila's loan account separately. What was the amount of that Sheila's loan account? It was 24,450, right? 24,450. So now the whatever it is there given in the problem related to assets liabilities was over, but still before doing the total, what I told, you need to recheck once whether you have taken all the adjustment and all the assets and liabilities properly or not. So let us recheck once. Again we need to start from which side? Again we need to start from the asset side. Start from the asset side. Cash in hand 1,500 taken. Next cash at bank 7,500 taken. Next debtors 15,000, no adjustment in revaluation account, so taken. Next stock 12,000, no adjustment in which one? Revaluation account, taken. Next after stock you are having factory premises 22,500, and you are having adjustment in revaluation account, that is appreciation on the credit side of revaluation account. Appreciation means add, taken 1,800 and added and taken in the outer column. Next go for the next adjustment, next one, that is next asset machinery 8,000 taken. For this one adjustment was there in the revaluation account, that is less than they have given depreciation you have considered on the debit side of revaluation account, so that is 800 you have taken there, that also you have taken here. This is less means minus, and we have taken it in the outer column 7,200 over. Next loose tools you need to take. Loose tools there it was 4,000, and you are having adjustment for this also in the revaluation account, taken 4,000. From the 4,000, this depreciation was there in revaluation account, that you have taken it as 400 minus this and taken it in the outer column. So 3,600. Asset side it is over. Now let us move on to the liability side. Trade creditors, usually no adjustment for this. Direct amount you need to write 3,000 taken. Bills payable 4,500, no adjustment for this, taken. Next, expenses owing, having adjustment in revaluation account, that's why written it in the inner column, 4,500, taken. Next, after that 4,500 taking here, you are having what? Paid. Expenses owing was bit paid it was, and you have taken it on the credit side of revaluation account. Why? Because this is decrease in the value of liability, and what you have taken that amount, that you need to take it here, minus it and write it in the outer column, over. Next, you need to take which one? General reserve. You should not take here because it was already distributed in the which one? Partners capital account. So no need to take here. General reserve, it should not come here. Next, you need to write capitals. Capital should be written only for balance carried down. For how many partners you will write it there in partners capital, only that much will come here. Here Radha and Meena only having balance carried down in partners capital, that means they are considered as remaining partner. Write their capitals in the inner column and add it and write it in the outer column. And after writing that, one more you need to write, that is Sheila's loan account, that was before balance carried down in partners capital account, that you need to write here and write it in the outer column. So that is over related to which one? Balance sheet. Now let us move on to the next one, that is adjustment, whether you have taken all the adjustment or not. So goodwill of the firm was valued at 13,500 and written off. So here goodwill you have taken it on the credit side of partners capital, and again you have taken it on the debit side of partners capital account. That means it was written off there only. Suppose the goodwill was not written off, just they have given the goodwill of the firm value 13,500, means again that goodwill comes once again in which one? Balance sheet. Which side? Asset side you need to write. But in this problem they have given written off. For that sake we have taken it on which side? We have taken it on the debit side, and as well as we have taken it on the credit side, and we have taken it on the debit side. That's why no need to take goodwill in the which one? No need to take goodwill in the asset side of balance sheet because it was written off. Okay, so that adjustment also over. 2 times we have taken it in the partners capital, so it was over. Next, expenses owing, 1 time in the revaluation, 1 more time here, 2 times also it is over. Next, machinery and loose tools are to be valued at 10% less than the book value. That also 1 time it was over in the revaluation, 1 more time it was here in the balance sheet, that also over. Next, they have given factory premises are to be revalued at 1 time it was over in which one? Revaluation account, and 1 more time we have taken here. So here ends your all the adjustment. That means all adjustment you have taken two times. So that is over. So next, after this, what you need to do is you need to take the total. You need to take the total. Take the total. Both side total should come same. Again, this also will not be same from the question bank. They have not given the answer. They gave some different answer there, 84,100. It will not come 84,100. Instead of that, it will come different answer. I will not say which answer it will come. If both side it will come same, then you what you have done was correct. So this is related to retirement of a partner, 12-mark problem. That too, which treatment it is? Goodwill here created and written off. Okay. So I have completed problem number 2, and today's homework for you to first thing complete this, and second thing in the homework book you need to do problem number 1. Problem number 1 you need to do, that is in the same page only, 52. That is goodwill of the firm was valued 70,000 and was not to appear in the books. Was not to appear in the books means again you are having this case only, that is case 2 of goodwill only. So do that. And one more adjustment they have given there, bad debts amounting to this is goodwill treatment 2 means same thing what you have taken here, in the partners capital, same thing you need to do, distribute here, written off there only for the remaining partner. Next, bad debt amounting 2000 were to be write off, that you need to take it on which side, revaluation account side. Bad debt will appear on the debit side of revaluation account. Next, patents were considered as valueless. Patents are considered as valueless means completely it was gone. So when it is completely gone, everything is considered as depreciation only. So take it on the which side, debit side of revaluation account. They have not given value there. They told that patents are considered as valueless means it came to zero. Zero means what is the value earlier there, 9,000. Earlier it was 9,000, now it came to zero means that complete 9,000 you need to consider it as what, depreciation. So take it on which side, debit side of revaluation account. So here only 2 entries on the revaluation account. This is the easiest problem, so I told you to do in the homework. You can do it same like this only, case 2 only it is. So 2 will come on the debit side of revaluation account, but partners capital account will come on which side now, credit side. This time it is a loss on revaluation account and it is not profit. Okay, no entries will be on the credit side. Credit side you need to write on the revaluation account, that is loss. Credit side you need to write by all partners capital account, and whatever the amount will come now, that you need to distribute for all the 3. So when you are taking it on the credit side of revaluation means in partners capital it will come on the debit side. When you are writing it on the debit side, you need to write for all the 3 also, because you have distributed for all the 3, need to write for all the 3 partners in which side, debit side of partners capital account. This problem you are having 2 entries on the debit side, 1 revaluation account loss, that is 2 revaluation account will come, one more it will come goodwill written off, because they have given their goodwill of the firm 70,000 and was not to appear in the books means underline it and make a mark that it is written off. So you need to give it for only 2 partners. Then you need to do the new balance sheet. Again they have not given regarding the settlement of retiring partners capital, same you need to do. Remaining partners need to take separate, retiring partners you need to transfer to which account, loan account, and need to show separately in the balance sheet. Same problem like this, and that is more easier than this. So that is your homework for the day. I want this problem within 2 days, within a day you can, when you after watching video only, please send me that problem. Let me check whether you have done it properly or not. So next class we will move on to the next type of treatment of goodwill. So complete this you need to write it in the notes, and that problem need to write it in the homework. When you are writing it, that problem in the homework, whether it is right or wrong, you need to try first, then let us see later. If you have done it wrong, I will correct and send you back.